happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
It's a very special day to me.
I wonder.
Yes, on this day, 8 years ago, my daughter Mia was born. Happy
Yay!
birthday, Mia.
Happy birthday.
So, I just had to give her a little shout out and move right along to our story because
we got work to do.
We also have to do reading today. You have to do reading, you have to do your work, okay? So the story we read today was called Many Ways to Enjoy Music. I forgot the title really quick. But that story is found on page 294 of your Big Blue Wonders book. So if you have not yet read the story, push pause, go read the story and then come back. And you'll probably learn a lot when you read that.
I know I did.
Yes. I think they're back.
Oh,
they paused it, they're back. They're
They
ready for us to continue.
speed read.
Yes, that was fast.
Now they're ready with their packet and their pencil.
Absolutely.
Cool. Let's
So-
move along.
You just read a story that I thought was pretty cool about how deaf people can enjoy music too. And when you're deaf, that means that you don't have your sense of hearing. You can't hear very well. Some people can't hear at all. So they rely on different ways, their other senses to experience the world, like through their sight, through touch, all of the other senses, and because they're lacking that sense of hearing. So really cool to learn about looking at the world through someone else's experiences and eyes. All right, so I think our main idea here is that you guys learned ways that deaf people can enjoy music too. We know that deaf people enjoy music as well. Even though it's something you use your ears to hear with, that's what we think of.
You wouldn't think
they
deaf
enjoy
people
it in
would
a
enjoy
different way.
music.
Yeah.
Which I think is why we have this story, to teach you that, yes, in fact, deaf people can enjoy music, maybe just a little bit differently than you and I do. Very informative.
Right. So deaf people enjoy music, and because we are like fully into the second half of the school year, you're closer to being a third grader than you've ever been. Every day, that's true. I know, that's pretty crazy.
Makes me sad.
But because of that, we're not going to do so much of the work for you. We're only going to write down the first detail today, and you have the book in front of you. You can go back and find these things that we want you to find on your own once we've talked to you about what we want you to do. So we know that deaf people enjoy music, and we learned about that. One of the ways they enjoy music is by sensing the excitement, right? Visually, they can look around and see that people are dancing and singing and having a good time, so they can sense the excitement, right?
I just danced for you.
I loved it.
You're welcome. Yeah, they use all of their senses to tell that there is something fun going on.
All right. They talked specifically about two more ways that deaf people can enjoy the music. And we're kind of going to talk about those two ways, and we want you to write one of each of those ways, one way here and one way there. But we're not going to write it for you, so we need you to have your best listening ears on, so you can rewrite what we're going to talk about. So do you remember one of the ways that they talked about enjoying the music?
I do, and it's really interesting because one of the ways that people can enjoy music is something that students might have seen on television before. If they've ever watched a live event, or even sometimes the news that's going across, there is someone who is doing sign language. And the sign language is telling what is going on and also the words that maybe the singer is singing. And that person is called an interpreter.
Interpreter, that's a new word.
An interpreter. They are telling people who are deaf through sign language what is going on around them. It's a way for them to understand, the words and even sometimes the actions of the people singing. So
very cool.
They could go back in their book, and I bet they could even find that word interpreter and then turn that into a sentence.
Awesome.
For sure.
And then they also talked about a really cool chair. So through the use of technology, they're able to enjoy it. There's a special chair that helps them like feel the vibrations that are produced when the music is playing, the drums are going, and the guitars are going. So just another like that texture kind of thing, that sense of touch that you're using and feeling the vibrations of the music. So that's
so important.
Anyway,
it's like when I drive in my car sometimes, if I turn the volume up too loud, I can on my seat. Yeah, I know the music is playing. I don't have to hear it. I can feel it on my legs. But really cool, interesting information. I've never seen one of those chairs in real life. But I thought it was fascinating to learn more about it and how deaf people can enjoy music in
Yeah.
so many different ways. So we really hope that you enjoyed this story too.